Merry Christmas, everyone. So it's been quite a time. I mean, this is the first Christmas that we've had less restrictions. We're probably, a lot of people are traveling or meeting with more friends and family than they've seen in quite a while. So there's a lot of excitement in the air. Even though we had a new moon in Capricorn, so just bringing a little bit of stability into our lives. So thank you very much for liking and sharing my videos. You can find them on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the Sita 1. You can also find daily posts of the tarot cards on Instagram. And this video is a special video for Christmas. So I'm combining the astro energy and the tarot readings together. So I am Sita. I'm a psychic tarot reader and intuitive astrologer, and I'm here to share the wisdom of the guidance that I have to give you through the cards, but also the upcoming astro energy, meaning looking at the planets and seeing how they're affecting us during this week of Christmas. I hope you're enjoying your festivities with your friends and family, and this reading is for December 25th. Okay, so what we're seeing now is more of this Capricorn energy. We had a new moon on the 20th, or we have a new moon on the 23rd that affected us in Capricorn. It's the beginning of this Capricorn season. We have a Capricorn stellium of planets, meaning a cluster of planets in Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn wants to be us to be practical, to look at the big picture, and to get to work to build our empire, whatever that is. You could be building better relationships. You could be building a business. It's having that vision and putting your commitment towards it and taking the leadership role. There was a half square between Jupiter and Uranus. Now, normally I don't talk about half squares, but I find them kind of irritating. And that happened on May 15th. It happened again on September 28th, and we're experiencing the final one now. So Jupiter, faith and optimism, challenging. Uranus, which just wants to blow the whole thing apart and build and make it new and shiny. So think about that as you're navigating situations. Chiron goes direct. I find that interesting around Christmas because you know that you can be triggered by your family, of course. Who else would trigger you? But this is good. As it goes direct, some wounds may come out, and maybe in that celebration time, you can bring up some of these things to heal them. So think about that. Now, this new moon also squared Jupiter, and so there's a lot of, it's the moon and sun together, Jupiter, so a lot of energy. And this time, normally we do traditional things at this time of year. I think with everything that's happened within the last couple of years, we might want to shift our traditional format, and you've probably already done that because it is Christmas Day, and done things a little differently, maybe incorporate new family members, maybe go somewhere different, have a different kind of dinner. It can be small things, it can be big things, maybe go away. So if you're doing any of those things, that's because of this Jupiter square and Uranus too in Taurus wants our relationship to our comforts in our life to be different. We react to them and we look at them in a different way. Now, Mercury will be sextiling Neptune, so this is kind of nice for Christmas. You have that dreaminess, and then Mercury bringing opportunities to make our dreams work out. And this is a good thing about the stellium in Capricorn, realization that it's nice to have dreams, but you really have to deal with the physical limitations in reality and work really hard because climbing the mountain like the mountain goat does, it's a Capricorn's ruler, is all the rockiness and all the challenges that happen along the way, but you keep going. You keep your vision, that's Jupiter, and you have faith and optimism, but at the same time you know that you have to put in the hard work, and because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, well, are we surprised? So it's a timing thing too. There's a lot of this past week, there's been a lot of instances of breakthroughs also with Venus trining Uranus. So you might see some kind of an unexpected gift. Maybe somebody got their engagement ring, or a car, or it doesn't have to be big, but love and romance is in the air, and it should be at this time of year. Now, let's look at the cards. So I'm going to do the cards for the week starting on the 25th. So you have the Hierophant, so tradition. I talked about tradition. So you will have to pay attention to tradition on this day, but at the same time, you can start to navigate or manage or negotiate something new. On the 26th, you have the Emperor. Watch it with the spending. All those sales, you might be tempted to go out and buy. And the Emperor loves its status and good things in life. So just be careful with that. Now, 27th, some family arguments perhaps, or just arguments. Maybe you spent too much. Maybe you're just irritated from all the food and whatever it is, festivities, and your body needs the rest. But then following that is the Sun. So really, it's a time to release, let go, honor your inner child, and be happy that you can share all this wonderful food and presence and love with each other. The following day, the Ten of Wands, you might have to clear things up. Maybe it's just cleaning the house, taking care of all the gifts, doing those practical things. Or you're going back to work and there's a lot on your plate, but you'll push through it. And then there's some really Capricorn-like energy here with the Knight of Coins, where it's telling you to slow and steady wins the race, and keep your vision, look ahead, and the hard work will pay off. We end the week with the Six of Cups, so once again sharing celebrations and love with each other. And that's what I wish for you. I wish you a lot of love. Really embrace each other. You've made it through a lot, and you've learned a lot, and you should be very grateful. So once again, Merry Christmas. You can find these videos on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the Sita1. Daily posts of the tarot cards are on Instagram. And thank you very much for sharing this lovely day with me. Take care of yourself.